think it was about 500 years ago, people still thought the earth was flat. 400 years ago, we thought the earth was the center of the universe. And for the longest time, even into this day, and many people think we're the only thing in the universe. But it's not like that at all. There are more stars in the universe, in the material universe, than there are grains of sand. Now, each star has its own system of planets, maybe 5, 10, whatever they are. There's a number of planets around each one. And the scientists tell us now there's about 43 billion that are potentially capable of supporting life as we know it. And there's 11 billion that are really right in the sweet spot where Earth is. Doesn't it seem kind of egoistic to think that we're the only thing in the universe? Of course we're not. And this is where we can bring in the thought of extraterrestrials. What are extraterrestrials? They are human beings on other planets that have evolved maybe hundreds of thousands, millions, maybe in some cases around red dwarfs, they've evolved maybe billions of years more than we have. Can you imagine what we're going to look like in a million years? Our abilities to travel through the galaxies? Not by physical ships that go from one star system to another. That would take forever, even at the speed of light. They go and they travel by going out of the third dimension into the fifth dimension, is a noetic state, and across, because everything in the universe is connected noetically. So they go across that and back down. So they travel it in a blink of an eye, really. And that's why we see them appear on the radar screen just out of nowhere. They appear, travel around, and then they disappear. They come in and out of these higher dimensions. So try to understand where they are now, we will be one day. And I say we, I mean Earthlings will be one day. And where we are now, they once were. And don't get the idea that they're hostile. They're very loving. They've evolved way past this idea of war. And they've come here, what for? Well, they're studying our planet. They have their own reasons for coming here, but they also have a service to us to help guide us and protect us, really. Protect us from what? Ourselves. If you were to ask them, is there any dangerous planets in the universe? And they'll say, yes, you're Earth. Earth is a dangerous planet because we're at war all the time. And right now, the government in America, at least, is talking about creating a space force to have some sort of dominance over our space, which isn't going to work. But nonetheless, extraterrestrials are just higher evolved human beings because, as a spirit, they too have passed through the human idea. That's why they all have 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head. They represent, this is the idea of man. So don't think of them as another species. And forget the idea of evil reptilians. That's just fantasy.